Hey, what is up guys? Thank you for tuning in. AkkarinRothen back with another video for the Magicka Sorcerer dual wield build. I know some of you guys are really excited that I'm revealing it now on YouTube. The reason why is because first I had a lot of requests and I am kind of pissed off of the PvP at the moment how it is. Light armor users are having a bad time. They are not dead, but it is hard. And yeah, until they're balancing it, I'm gonna take a little break with ESO, playing some for honor. So I thought, yeah, I'm giving this build to you guys as a gift. This build video gonna take a little bit longer because I'm explaining why I'm using some things and details. So please watch the whole video, it is important. So first we are going through the abilities from Wilder's Curse. Inner Light, the main reason is the 5% max Magicka which you get from this ability, and you get more spell critical, and it can reveal enemies out of stealth. So pretty good ability in my opinion. Next ability is Structured Entropy, Endless Fury, then Crystal Fragments, and as an ultimate we are using Dawnbreaker. You can replace it with Ice Command if you want to, but I think Dawnbreaker is just better because of the timing. You can time Dawnbreaker better, the old better with Wilder's Curse, Endless Fury, Crystal Fragment, maybe also with Streak, and you get the whole burst in a few seconds at the same time with Dawnbreaker. Like I said, you can replace it with Ice Command if you want to, but Ice Command for me personally takes too long to hit an enemy, and that's why I'm using Dawnbreaker. Backbar we are using Healing Ward, Harness Magicka, Minefield, Streak, Harden Ward, and Energy Overload. On my Overload bar I got Shuffle, then Dark Conversion, Defensive Rune, really good against Gankers, good ability. Boundless Storm, Harden Ward again, because you need some protection while you are on your own energy overload bar. Shuffle, I just like the increased dodge chance, 20%. I think it's pretty good ability. Also when it's cost stamina, if you want to, you can replace it with ability, whichever you prefer more. Champion points, we got 100 points into Magician. Then we got 48 into Arcanist. Generally, I like in the champion system, I think it's more important to have more points in cost reduction, than into regeneration. Of course, the regeneration is important, but yeah, that's what I think, and this is the best setup which works the best for me, you know guys. If you want to place, you can place of course your points wherever you want, but that's just how it the best way which works for me. So yeah, 48 Arcanist and 39 Tumbling, 100 points into Elemental Expert, 57 Spell Erosion, then 30 points into Shattering Blows. So we are going through the resistance and shields against Sorcerer, so pretty good. Then nothing over here. We got 48 into Hardy, 39 Elemental Defender, and 100 points into Bastion. Now, sets. I am gonna reveal it now. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really joking. No, okay, let's go for the sets which I'm using. 5-piece Seducer on the body, pretty good set. It gives you Magicka recovery, max Magicka recovery, and reduce the cost of your Magicka abilities by 8%. So a pretty good set. Then we're using 1-piece Malakena to get the weapon damage and the spell damage of it. Pretty good. Elumbris 1 piece for the max Magicka. You can replace this into, you know, one piece which gives you Magicka recovery if you want to, but I think the max Magicka is more important to get more damage and better shields. Then for the healing stuff, This stuff which I got is bullshit stuff. It is defending, in my opinion, the best trade. But the best choice you can go for it will be the healing stuff, master healing stuff, you know, from the Dragon Star Arena. That will be the best choice because it gives you max Magicka. You can also go for the Maelstrom stuff if we want to. I just think the Maelstrom stuff isn't really that worth because we're only using our healing world, so you don't really get that much Magicka back. So yeah, master stuff will be pretty good. Then to the other 5-piece. It is Spinners. Yeah, some of you guys guessed it right, I know. Spinners, pretty good set. It gives you max Magicka, spell damage and spell penetration. Penetration is pretty good for the currently meta in ESO PvP. And so pretty good set. The thing is, Spinners works pretty well with dual wield. You get really good spell damage because of the dual wield, and yeah, it's just a combination, good damage and penetration, so just awesome and delicious. I couldn't really recommend it, but it is important that the swords, it have to be swords and it have to be sharpened. Otherwise, I would really recommend to go just for my last Destro Self build. Then we are going for infused big pieces, head, chest, and legs. Other pieces are the events, and I can hear it. Some of you guys are thinking, "Oh my god, he's not using impen. What a fucking noob!" Yo, seriously, fuck you. Okay, if you can't handle this, you should maybe choose another class to play. You know, maybe some stamina sorcerer. The thing is, impen can help a little bit, but you're never having the resistance like a heavy armor user, for example, you know. So if your shields are down because of all these proc sets which are out there and one-shotter, you're dead anyway. So I really recommend to learn the sorcerer with light armor and without impen, so you're dead anyway without your shields. So on the light pieces, I'm using the divines to get the best out of your Mundo stones. My shoulder Molokena isn't divine at the moment because I don't have it, but I'm gonna replace it after I get it yeah, divine. So you can see I'm using 7-piece light armor, and also here I can hear it. Oh my god, he's not using Undead passive. Oh Jesus. Yeah, you know guys, okay, you're losing just a little bit max health, not that much, and you're gonna lose something like maybe 2000 or something like that max Magicka. You get a lower shields and lower damage a little bit, but the thing is, you get a so good resourcement from 7-piece. I mean, you can see 21% cost reduction because you're using 7 light piece. Okay, so pretty good, and I really recommend, because I also played with the undaunted passive, you know, and you can also see here 28% Magicka recovery more, so pretty good. I played with undaunted passive and I just thought, okay, my resourcement is just a little bit bad, but yeah, so that's why 21% Magicka cost reduction. And not only that, you have to think you are using Seducer, so that's another 8%, that is 29% cost reduction. Champion points, 16% cost reduction, that is 45 cost reduction. And not only that, you get also from your passive, Dark Magic, the first passive, reduce the Magicka and stamina cost of all abilities by 5%, so that's a reduction for 50%, so it is pretty awesome. And since that, I never had Magicka problem. Of course, there are some situations, you know, when you get some stupid motherfucker Zerg behind you and they're chasing you, and you have to make a new positioning with your character, with your sorcerer, and you have to use streak many times, and you know, streak costs always more if you're using it. And yeah, but even that, you got dark conversion, you got your potion, so you don't really have that Magicka problem. It is really cool. Now I'm gonna tell you which other sets you can use if you really want to play Dual Wield Magicka Sorcerer. Again, I really recommend go for spinners. Yeah, I know it is important, but that's the best combination of Dual Wield because of the high resistance which auto get. Otherwise, I would recommend to go for the staff, because then you got the DPS, and yeah, Dual Wield is all about burst, you know. But if you really want to play Dual Wield Magicka Sorcerer and you don't have this set, then you could go for 5-piece Julianus. 5-piece Julianus and another 5-piece set, whatever you prefer, whatever it should be. Yeah, 5-piece Julianus. Then you should go for 2-piece Molokena. So with 2-piece Molokena, you get a really high damage of it when it procs. You know, you're going with your healing stuff, making 2 light armor, light attacks, sorry, and then it procs Molokena. Not only that procs, also the enchantment from your healing stuff weapon, which increases weapon damage and spell damage. So you got overall then a pretty high spell damage. Then you're gonna have Magicka problem. I'm gonna promise you that. I also tested it and the damage was pretty high, but like I said, I don't really recommend because of the Magicka problem. Front power max Magicka 42,000, Magicka recovery almost 1,700, pretty good. Spell damage 2,635, awesome. Resistance, yeah, kind of normal as a light armor user, but of course you can also increase your resistance of your Boundless Storm and your healing stuff, which is in defending. Then you get a decent resistance, so pretty nice when your shields are down. Now buffed, 1 second. Buffed stats front bar. Now we got a spell damage 3,100, so a pretty good spell damage, and again in combination with the spinner, it's just delicious burst, man. So this build is really good. So we are using as a Mundostone the Eltronek. You can also go for the Mage to have bigger shields and better damage if you want to. And some of you guys are thinking about the Thieves or Shadow. The thing is, you don't really have in your sets the extra spell critical, you know, guys. So the important thing here is to increase your flat damage. That is the important thing, flat stats. If you don't like Seducer, you could also go, for example, for Lich. Also pretty good set, Magicka recovery, max Magicka recovery, and when you fall below 33% Magicka, it increases your Magicka recovery by 1032. Otherwise, you could also go for the Amboplasm set. Pretty good set, max Magicka, spell critical, spell damage, and adds 300 Magicka recovery and stamina recovery. Currently I am thinking of using this set because like you saw, guys, on my overload bar I'm using Shuffle and Dark Conversion, which costs stamina. So I think I'm gonna stick with this set because of that. If I'm not using Shuffle, otherwise I will still stay with Seducer. Seducer is just awesome. But you can also go for Character, you know, that's your choice. It is flexible there. Yeah guys, that was the build. Please don't think that you are OP, cause you're not with this build. This build got a really high burst potential. Okay, you can one-shot people, but you can't one-shot you know, full tanks. You know what I mean? It takes more. It is possible that you can kill them, of course, but yeah, and it takes some practice. You have to practice it. It is not easy. It depends on kiting enemies, making you combo, and then killing them. So it is, yeah, practice it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, please let a thumb up and subscribe. It will makes me really happy. And if you got any questions, send me a message at the PSN ID AkkarinRothen or leave a comment below. If you tested this build, let me know how it was for you guys with a comment on this video. And yeah, thank you again. See ya guys.
Yeah, I like to keep it mellow. I smoke and keep it mellow. I drink and keep it mellow. Every day I keep it mellow. Every day I keep it mellow. I smoke and